We're live.
All right, you ready for this? What's good, Underground? Today we're actually in the car and we are going to be going to a place very similar to Ventura County in the sense that it is not really a place that people typically put together with rap music. I'm talking about Portland, Maine, out on the other side of the country. We're here talking about 21-year-old Dylan Raw from South Portland, to be exact. He's kind of a genre-bending artist in the sense that he has influence from a lot of different sounds, anywhere from Jay-Z to The Weeknd and Bryson Tiller. He opened for DaBaby back in 2019 and is now hinting toward his second studio album coming out hopefully this summer. So let's learn a little bit about Dylan Raw.
These rap cats know that the boy crack. You know who you coming to if you looking for a lyrical attack. And that's facts, and I ain't gotta tell you the past stats, and that's that. And I ain't gotta tell you boys nothing. I ain't gotta tell y'all nothing.
Dylan Raw released his first album titled Raw Affiliation back in 2017, but his love for music really came over a decade before that. His first love with music actually came at the hands of Atlanta rapper T.I.
I remember being a kid and just watching T.I. videos and just being inspired, just seeing him on the computer or whatever. And I don't know, I just fell in love with rap music the second I heard it. I must have been 5 or 6.
Although Dylan says he grew up listening to rappers from all over the country, he really considers himself a product of his own environment, the New England area, one in which he says focuses more on lyricism and polished flows, as opposed to the other end of this rap spectrum, like grungier rap that you find in other areas such as Atlanta. For the past few years, Dylan's actually been out here in California, living in Woodland Hills and working closely with Young Baca Productions, doing shows all over the San Fernando Valley area. But right now, due to COVID-19, he's back in Portland, where he says he's still finding motivation and pumping out music. Dylan Raw has an impressive resume opening for bigger artists. He's opened for Papoose, Made in Tokyo, DJ Khaled, to name a few. But perhaps, in my opinion, his most impressive opening act was for DaBaby back in Lawrence, Massachusetts in May 2019 at the Centro nightclub.
Actually, it's funny. It's somebody that I met on the Papoose store when I was 15 ended up being one of the people they chose to play a big role in the promotion team for the event. He's a more well-known guy in the area, and it was DaBaby coming to that part of the country was a big concert, so he gave me a call,
So Raw is actually working as an independent artist right now, meaning he is not under any sort of label, but he does work closely with his friend, engineer, and producer Bex. He has dropped a couple singles so far in 2020 and continues to hint at a second official studio album, which we're hoping drops in early June.
But this one is just a whole different animal, bro. I mean, some of these songs I've had since the Raw Affiliation album days in 2018, 2017. So this album is 3 years in the making. I consider it a masterpiece.
With a new album, of course, comes promotion, including tours and concerts. Raw hopes to go all over the U.S., hitting hotspots Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Texas, and other areas of the South. Something that really stands out to me about Raw, as much as I hate to talk about it, are the numbers that he puts up. He has nearly 15,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and his YouTube numbers do a lot better than a lot of up-and-coming artists. Raw credits his success so far to just staying consistent, really.
A lot of people that I've seen, since I first got into this, one point or another stopped pursuing it, And if you just keep, I think it's a metaphor for anything else in life. If you just keep at it, stay consistent, and keep pounding, you'll catch a break, for sure.
Within the next 2 years, Raw aims to be living in either Las Vegas or Southern California full-time. He hopes to have 2 or 3 more projects out to the public, hopes to reach 250 million total online views across all streaming platforms, and hopes to work closely with well-known producers such as Boy Wonder or Zaytoven. Overall, Dylan impresses me as an artist, not just because of his music, but because of his emphasis to keep his foot on the gas and his dedication to consistently improving the quality of his sound. Thank you guys so much for learning about Dylan Raw. Go check out his music. I've honestly just been driving around in circles for 20 minutes. I gotta go fuel up. Stay safe. Thank you guys.
See the best under my eyes. Put this shit together, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I've been shooting this for life. I've been stepping up my game. Came from empty pockets, now I'm out to watch the Rockets. And the Asian met the game. She got aspirations at a Hall of Fame.